Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are for another read-through. Today it is episode 9 of Dynasty of the Dragon. I'm really surprised that no one checked out episode 8. I would have thought people would be jumping at that one. Get a buttload of comments. And, quick reminder before we begin. And click the link down below to check out the other read-throughs I've been doing for the other webtoons that my friends and I have been putting together. Your support is appreciated. Also, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. For reading, one must have his glasses. Yes? Alright, here we go. Episode 9 of Dynasty of the Dragon. Last episode, Kazuryu was fully encased in stone, thanks to Grenmung Chang's spell, but not before he was able to cut Grenmung Chang down. He took the blow that was meant for Taisho. Meanwhile, the Shadow Tribe is still battling the Mystics, and Atsuma and Shinzu, and they are horrified to see their master imprisoned. Lord Kazuryu! Why don't you give up while you can? The Dragon Mystics, it moves forward and drives the Shadow Tribe back with her attack, Scarlet Bound. Atsuma agrees with her. Kazuryu's reign is over. You have lost. Ren Zhao, being the first lieutenant, decides to take charge. This is far from over! He orders the remaining Zarkal to charge and attack. This, Shinzu will not tolerate. You'd best leave now. This land is for humanity. You have no place here. Howling Shark Flare! Letting out a long, loud howl, Shinzu sends a blast of electric flames forward, incinerating almost all the remaining Zarkal and causing Ren Zhao to go flying. He drives his claws into the ground and into the side of a building to stop himself. Wipe them out! Just as the Shadow Tribe is about to attack, a thunderous roar fills the area. A roar so loud it causes several people to cover their ears. Oromaru arrives in his dragon form, a colossal beast with silver scales. And he hovers above the village, glaring down onto the scene before him. It's the great silver dragon Oromaru! Hear me, Shadow Tribe. You have raided these lands that are under my protection, and you have taken my son from me. Enough blood has been shed. Be gone, or suffer the full extent of my wrath. Hashith doesn't waste any time. All in favor of taking that offer, say aye! And with that he dashes, as do the other members of the Shadow Tribe, except Ren Zhao, who is stubbornly refusing to retreat. Get back here, you cowards! Will you be leaving with them, or will you stay here and die? Ren Zhao growls, but before he can respond, Dragonath scoops him up, while Santanamaru grabs the now petrified form of Kazuryu. What are you doing? Release me, you fool! Ren Zhao struggles against Dragonath, but to no avail. And is forced to retreat with the Shadow Tribe. This isn't the end! We'll be back! The rest the dragon mystic just watches them go. And the world shall be ready, she says, as the sapphire flames in the center of her forehead blow in the wind along with her hair. Meanwhile, Taisho kneels before his bleeding master, are trembling with horror. I'm sorry, master. This is all my fault. No, Taisho. This was my choice. Nobody else is to blame. Master, Taisho, I don't have much time, so listen closely to what I have to say. The battle against the Rastari is far from over. The Shadow Tribe will return. What? But they retreated. Kazuryu is finished. That won't stop the others from rising again. While our these may hold them at bay, the real fight lies not in this dynasty, but within another. And it is within this era that you will lead the fight against the Shadow Tribe. Me? But master, I'm only an apprentice monk. I can't possibly... Which is why you must fully dedicate yourself to training. For within 12 years' time, you must be ready. On that day, the stars will be in perfect alignment to open the gates of time. Once you pass through and reach your destination, it will be up to you to find those who will aid in defeating our enemies. They will be the descendants of the 7 mystics. But why their descendants? Why me? I don't understand, master. You will, in time. Grand Monk Chang embraces Taisho. Make me proud, Taisho. With that, he breathes his final breath. Master! Master! Taisho's cries echo across the village. From where he stands, Oromaru looks down on the scene. Pass on in peace, my son. Not far away, overlooking the scene, is Ryukotse, and he's not alone. His apprentice, Kaguya, is with him, who has a personal connection to the events that have happened. A story for another time, though. Ryukotse turns to his apprentice. Do you not wish to go and grieve with them? I did my grieving long ago. Then come. We have work to do. With that, the two of them head off. 12 years later, we return to the scene where we started in episode 1, where Oromaru, Atsuma, and Goshami are standing in that valley. Oromaru continues to think back. 12 years, and now the prophecy shall be fulfilled. The time has come to honor your master's wishes. You are finally ready, Taisho. He turns to see a grown-up Taisho, now a warrior monk of the Cloud Palace, standing before him, armed and ready to begin his mission. This I promise, I shall not fail in my quest. Good. In time, Goshami and myself shall join you. And what of you, Lord Takumari? I'm afraid I won't be joining you on this quest. There shall be another in my place, Hopefully Shinzu will explain in time. To think all those years and my son years ago, my son was rescuing you from a Rastari attack on your home. And now here you are, ready to finish what he started. Oromaru places his hands together, and the dragon mark on his face glows. A strong wind and flows all around as Oromaru casts the spell to open the gates. Just know, that come what may, you will always have allies on your journey. The time has come. Slowly the gates of time appear, and then they open before their eyes. The gates have opened. Now the quest begins. Go, Taisho. Find the descendants of the mystics and prepare for the battle ahead. I swear on my life, they will be found, and the Shadow Tribe will be defeated. With that, Taisho passes through the gates. No sooner has he passed through, they close and vanish. Goshami hops off the boulder he was sitting on. It is done. And yet at the same time, it is just beginning. If this is our last meeting, then I wish you well, old friend. Atsuma nods. And I trust you to see that my legacy continues to aid Taisho on his quest. Oromaru just stands there, with his hair blowing in the wind. I suppose there's nothing more to be done for now. He turns toward a clump of trees. You too will have a part to play in all of this eventually, even if you don't wish to believe it. Within the trees, Ryukotse is watching, along with Kaguya and his vassal and top spy, Ikkaku. Ryukotse turns and departs. Ridiculous. Meanwhile, Taisho flows through the fabrics of time, wondering what lies ahead for him. But one thing is on his mind, that he must succeed. I will not fail. Oh, that I can promise you, Master. Far across time, in modern-day Zealand, a young girl named Cyrene lies snoring in her bed, blissfully unaware of what adventure awaits her, not even noticing the sapphire flames flickering on her forehead as she dreams. And that's the end of episode 9. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. Leave your comments down below and I will see you next time. I love you all and there is nothing you can do about it. Until we meet again, adieu.